Welcome back. I'm pretty cooked tonight. That workout took a lot out of me. Plus I didn't really, it's kind of been tired all night. Boy. Maybe my energy will come back to me here in a little bit. Who knows? We're still getting snow. I mean, it's nothing special in March. I've had a snowstorm in May before, where I live. But the weather's kind of weird lately. It's been like 40s, 50s. I think it was even in the 60s the other day. Now it's back down and then like to the 20s and 30s. This part of the year is like hard to adjust to. It slowly gets warmer, but it's super cold at times, and it just goes from one extreme to the other. Plus we keep getting fucking random ass power outages still. I really hope that's not a thing anywhere else. It's really annoying. Anyway, I'm just tired today. I did some good drawing earlier, but I'm thinking about doing streams like every other day, or at least taking some days off here, because I do need the time to work on everything outside of streaming. I could use that extra 4 hours. Speaking of which, there's just a little line on my drawing that I need to fix real quick. There we go. Where's this heat coming from? I feel a heat. I don't know if my mom activated the heat or not. But, I was gonna talk about something, and I forgot. I thought about it like last second, so I don't really remember what it was. Yeah, whatever. I don't really remember. So I've been uploading my playthrough on YouTube. If you end up wanting to watch it later and the VODs are no longer available, they'll be up on my YouTube channel, on the main channel. I usually post first time playthroughs. So if you're from YouTube and you're watching this, hey, that's pretty cool. Other than that, there's really nothing else I wanted to talk about. I'm just kind of cooked tonight, and I'm so tired that I'm like, I barely even have the energy to talk right now. But it's not gonna stop me from streaming. But I was thinking earlier today, I was like, I would kind of like more time to do what I need to do. I probably shouldn't be streaming as much as I do, because I kind of just stream until I get burned out, and then I take a break, and then I do it all over again. And I don't really take days off because I don't like to. Because I feel like just carrying that momentum. But you know what? I'm in the middle of a playthrough, so usually when I'm in the middle of a playthrough, I like to finish that first before I do anything else. But like I said, I've been kind of feeling the need to start taking some days off here. Maybe come up with a better schedule. Maybe I could do like every other day instead. It really depends on like what I'm doing at the moment. Like right now, I feel like if I wasn't like doing a playthrough, I probably would do every other day. But I really could kind of use that time to work on other things. Either way, maybe that'll be something I change next week or whatever. We'll see. The next game I wanted to play though was Coffee Talk. Like I mentioned before. So we'll be doing that next. We got something lined up after this. Something completely different. And I look forward to it. Seems kind of interesting. I like the art style.
No, I got you.
What the? I don't know why it loads me there. Do I really have to do this fight again? There's no way. What? There's no way. Wait, I'm not doing this again. Why is it starting me over again? There's no way I have to do this fight over again. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I saved after it too. Like, oh, the saves are ass in this game, bro. I don't understand like where I left off at this point. I saved before I... Oh my god, this game is so ass. Alright, I'm just gonna go one save at a time and see which one is it. Nope. Manual save 74. Manual save 73. $72. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. There's no way I have to do this fight over again. I can. That's just really unnecessary, though. Oh my god. What the fuck? This fight is so ass. This really pisses me off. Why did they have to put this in the game? I saved after I finished this fight, too, and it just makes me start it over again. Like, what the hell do you even mean by that? Such a poorly designed fight, man. I'll fucking do it again. strat we did last night. Fucking shit's annoying, bro. I dodged so far away that I can't even like get the hit in. Look how horrible the camera is. There you go. I don't know why he didn't dodge. This is so poorly designed. I hate it. It's so bad that it might actually like bring down like the rating of the game for me, honestly. Just this one fight alone. The fact that you have to have just gotta fight so many things, the camera and the shitty lock-on system. Amazing. I can't believe I have to do this fight again. It's so poorly designed. This is such a waste of time. Crazy. He also has more health in his second phase. this shit so much. It's like no reliable way to actually get close to him. And the fact that you dodge so far away that you can't have a follow-up attack is so ass. It's just designed to make you hate him. Like, look at this. I can't even hit him. Pissing me off. Can't use his dead body to throw at him. This is so poorly designed. Oh my god, did you not playtest this boss fight? Can't even hit him. Alright. I hope they learn to never do that again. Had to do that a second time for no reason.
UGC printing for all your needs.
Use that on ammo.
Print finished. In progress. Have a united day.
Okay, let's move on and watch. I'll save. Save number 76. Yes. I'll be right back now. Gotta go to the bathroom. I'm back. Okay.
What was going on here?
Another printer.
Unit online.
I do, after that, I think I might want to upgrade my shotgun. Nah, I really don't know. I'll do it.
Please operate.
Stability? Like, what's the point of stability on a shotgun? I've never understood that. I don't think stability really makes a difference in this game.
For use of this print. Print finished.
Alright, I just wanted to give it a little more damage. High capacity mag and explosive rounds. Oh. Yeah, it's magnum rounds.
Choice. Every choice in your life has led you here. To this place. This moment. But what choice will you make, Jacob? Will you remain as you are? Or will you choose to become something greater?
I hate that you can't choose which target to attack. It's just randomized. See? Oh my. Oh, it's so ass. I hate it so much. I want to focus on the small target. It doesn't let me. And the camera just locks on so hard that I can't be aware of my surroundings. doesn't make a difference. I'm shooting them. Like, yeah, the more I play this, the more I'm starting to like really hate the combat.
What was going on here?
UJC Printing for all your needs.
I don't even think the melee combat is even... It's not even that in depth.
Print finished.
And they're so spongy that it's not even worth shooting them. I'd rather save my bullets for bosses at this point.
Cycle complete.
Choice. Every choice in your life has led you here. To this place. This moment. But what choice will you make? Will you remain as you are? Or will you choose to become something greater?
There's an item there, but I can't even grab it. Maybe I can, actually. No. Psych block. You're definitely coming up. Oh my god, this game is pissing me off. Was I even aiming at that guy? No. This guy I want to fight, not the other guy. I'm gonna get the free hit on me, even though I'm dodging. So ass. Tried to go for the second shot, it didn't let me dodge afterwards. And it's like really. I even tried shooting the tentacles. The lockdown is so bad that I couldn't even aim at it. I couldn't even hear it. So ridiculous. Takes that long just to kill one enemy. I don't trust the game.
This looks older than the rest of the prison.
Oh wow, that was an amazing dodge. Holy shit, this game is starting to piss me off. Now my dodges are just for some reason not working. Look at that shit. Oh my god, this game is so ass. He just ignored my combo, hyper armored through it, and then just killed me. One hit, mind you. Like, it takes so long to kill them, and they can just one hit you like that. Just, I'm really starting to hate this combat. How many shots in my hand cannon do I have? I fucking hate this so much. Just ignores my combo. I love it. Takes that many shots just to kill one enemy. It's so incredible how dumb this is. This isn't even fun anymore.
This place looks older than the rest of the prison.
Look how long it takes us to kill one enemy. Oh my god. Dude, it used a shot when I fired my oh my god, why is that a thing? Man, every little thing is just annoying me right now. I shot my grip. I used my kinesis, and firing my kinesis fired my shot. Fired my gun as well. Like, come on, man. Even Dead Space didn't even do that. Oh, motherfucker. What? Excuse me? Wow. Please, with the terrain.
Down the stairs. You're getting closer.
Great, another fucking hallway. hate that it leads me further into the hallway. Oh, what the hell? I'm trying not to go deeper into the hallway to trigger more fights. Oh my fucking god, bro.
Stuff happened here.
I'll just run back up the fucking stairs just to like... No what? What's wrong with you? Couldn't mutate. Who gives a shit? The fuck? Where'd they go? I wonder how long it takes to recharge of this. I'm gonna wait. I'm taking my time with this. I had max recharge on it. And it's still kind of slow. That's why I'm letting this thing recharge. Alright, it's empty, fuck it. Fucking hell. If the combo is gonna automatically lock on, then why fuck around and do that shit? Like sometimes the combo it doesn't follow through. Didn't even have an angle on that thing. Two of them. These fights, honestly. These fights are really long. No, I don't know what the one behind me is doing. Just hit the camera. Oh, terrain. Slowly beat you to death. Not the target I wanted. I love it. Just wanted to get away from that grenade. Fucked up my combo. Yeah. Oh, why did I give me so much health? Alright. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else? Even my upgrades, like, they just don't even do the damage to make it worth it. Melee's like that. Can't climb in there. I don't know what's over here. Oh, another fight. Yay. Oh, God. experience right here. Yeah. I don't even count at this point. Nothing. I don't even count how much they even take. It's not even worth it. Okay. They're really gonna pee. I'll be right back. Hey man, what's up? It's been going alright. Been playing this game for the past couple days. Yeah, been busy. Been very busy. This game has kind of turned into a bit of a grind. And the enemies have so much health.
Must go faster.
Just hang on. I'm coming.
I've enjoyed it though. But I do think like, oh shit. Dead Space inspired? Yeah, it's actually from the devs of Dead Space. I can't remember what the name of the studio is right now. But yeah, it's the same devs. Where you at? You invisible? Yep. These guys. Dev Space, yeah. It's something studios, I can't remember the name right now.
4-980 exhibits remarkable physical enhancements, though his mental state is deteriorating rapidly. Flag the subject for Mahler. Maybe this will help get Cole off our backs.
This is the Callisto Protocol. I'm like at near the end of the game, I think. I don't know, it's been kind of long. But I'm playing on the highest difficulty. Just hardcore mode. Is this a shortcut or... I have no idea. Literally, enemies are literally like, they either one-shot you or two-shot you, and they take like a minute or two to kill. It's kinda ass. Okay. But sometimes they do have that. Only beat Dead Space 3 only because co-op. I forget that that game has co-op. I never had anybody to co-op with in that game. I played the remake about a year ago. The Dead Space 1 remake, and this kind of like makes me want to go back and play it. I don't know if I'll do like a hardcore run or not. I don't know if they have the original hardcore run in Dead Space, which was just one life. I know Dead Space 2 had... You got infinite lives, but you only got 3 saves. This one is just... I don't know if there's like an impossible mode or not. I haven't beaten the game yet. But the difficulty is pretty much the same. The combat has been pretty fun, but it has gotten to a point where enemies are just so beefy that they're not even fun to fight anymore. I rarely have any ammo or health. Remake it, mixed reviews. I think it's because of how they did the story.
You're nearly here. Just keep moving.
The remake was kind of piss easy though. I played it on the max difficulty and I died once because of a fan that turned on at the last second on top of me. But other than that, they like barely even touched me. And I went with the plasma cutter and the flamethrower, and the flamethrower is like... They just beefed him up. Everything is just like super strong. You can pretty much use like anything. Yeah, what do I want? Ammo? I'm guessing, you know what, I'm always gonna keep shotgun ammo on me at this point.
Happy United Day.
But I enjoyed the remake. They changed it like quite a bit to the point where it felt like a brand new game. Is that it? I might want more.
Online. Excellent choice. Sprint finished.
Probably the first game I actually used a flamethrower. This, on the other hand, kind of brutal. Of course. Give me my 1 credit. Thanks. Caveman talk. The gore good? Yeah, it is. Oh wow, look at it. It's Dead Space 2. Wait. I think I recognize this room. Is this the same one? Well, you know the Dead Space devs, they're really good at their gore. It is pretty interesting. I don't know if... I do like the enemy designs, but I think I like the necromorphs better. They're more kind of just generic humanoids in my opinion in this one. Pan over there, but... Let me get to it. This one right here, perfect. I feel like I'm gonna get mobbed. Wow. Combat is like a little bit rough around the edges though. I'm having to rely on melee combat pretty much most of the time. And the camera just kind of automatically locks onto the nearest target. And it'll sometimes switch between targets and you don't have any control over that, and it's kind of janky. That gun's OP. Oh, that's my kinesis module. That wasn't my. I got a shotgun out right now. It's called grip in this game. It's actually severely nerfed compared to kinesis. I can only do that like once or twice if I'm lucky. Like it's blinking right now, so I wouldn't even be able to do that again. And I have max recharge on it. But I like to use it for free kills. Oh, you have to be fucking kidding. Oh no. Yeah, it's called GRP. Stands for grip. Okay, so this guy is a two-head. What's going on in there? This guy's a two-head. He takes, like no joke, like 8 full clips from my shotgun. Just to down him once, and he has 2 phases. So, that's not good. Not bueno. Okay, stuck dodging. Okay. I can't kill him right now for sure. I don't have the ammo. I'm actually kind of annoyed. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, I'm lucky. I'm just ran out of grip. There is an explosive. Oh my god, another one. Okay, that's at least something. Where's that third enemy? Alright. I have to dodge until I'm able to throw something at him. Don't know what you're doing, bud. Alright, I got lucky. I'm gonna have to think of some way to take him out. I'll have to throw something at him. Over and over. Like that. Oh, this is gonna be ass, bro. These fights are just getting stupid. Wait, what? Oh, it's probably expensive barrel. Alright, it's going into the second phase. At least I got something to throw at him this time. I'm gonna do that over and over, cause fuck 'em. This might take a while. Strategy is a strategy. I think I'm out. No. No shit. It's actually effective. Right, I got lucky. Last time they just put me in a small room with nothing to throw at him and I literally had to melee him to death. And the melee opportunities are super rare, like he's not meant to be killed in melee combat. But he literally takes like 20 freaking 28 rounds of my shotgun to actually kill. It's stupid. But yeah, I got lucky there. It's rare that they actually have a room with traps in them. Okay, I got some ammo. Pretty sure if you walk into the fan, it'll kill you too. So you gotta be careful not to get too close. I'm just looking for any more resources. They're getting pretty comfortable at throwing that enemy at me. I don't like that. Alright, I think that's it. I think I got that bussy grip. Are you gonna kill me? This might kill me if there's something in there. Oh, wow, I'm barely surviving. That's what I call my kinesis, the bussy grip. That's the warden. My camera locked onto something.
Defensive systems powering down.
Whoa! I was like, those turrets, aren't they?
Now.
Oh, you deactivated them. Hold on. Snag.
Subject 324-980. Can you hear me?
Nice long hallway. How much ammo do I got? Oh, I actually have health. Barely gives me anything. They just don't want you to have health. Really doesn't even matter at this point. Enemies just two-shot you at full health anyway.
The lab, at the heart of the prison. What are they doing here?
This kind of reminds me of Resident Evil. It's got a mix of like all those genres.
Looks like they were trying to see how long it takes to turn into those things.
see behind this, too?
It's pretty interesting. Probably my favorite kind of sci-fi horror. It's definitely one of my favorites.
Hey! What are you doing? I said, what are you doing?
It's only an inhibitor to slow the rate of infection.
You said you could cure her.
I can, with your help. Do you have to trust me? You're wasting time, and she doesn't have much.
All right, fine. Do whatever you need to do.
Soon everything will become clear.
Now, why don't you start by telling me about this?
You saw the recordings, you know what happened on Europa?
I have no idea what happened on Europa. I wasn't there when the attack happened.
No, but she was. Are you sure you really want to?
Yes!
As you wish.
What did you do?
Oh, they're
Give you what you wanted. The curse of knowledge. Your core is linked with hers now. Or at least it will be once the sync is complete. The data won't transfer immediately, but her memories will fill in the gaps, give you the answers you seek.
Okay. Just tell me how we can cure her.
You can use this to synthesize an antidote, but you'll need to extract a sample from the Warden's elf.
Is what?
The goal of this madness is ridiculous protocol. During the original outbreak, a colonist known as Subject Zero demonstrated a unique ability to synthesize the biophage, to control it.
Yeah, I heard in the recording something about bigger, stronger.
The next phase of human evolution. Unfortunately, he was killed during the Arca's sterilization. And now, the Warden seeks to replicate the conditions of the original outbreak, hoping to recreate Subject Zero as Subject Alpha.
By releasing the virus into the prison?
As he would say, evolution doesn't happen in the lab, it happens in the wild.
But how can he do this? There's no way he can cover this up.
He's not acting alone. He's part of a group. Dating back centuries, they seek to control
Circle.
progress of human... She's waking. Be careful, Jacob. Once synthesized, the antidote will contain the only pure essence from his alpha. He'll want it more than anything. It's the key to all he seeks.
What about you?
I played my part in all of this as well. There's no escape for me. Black Iron is where I belong. It's you.
Yeah, come on.
What happened?
Kind of. I'm not really a
It
convict.
doesn't matter. We got what we need. Now let's go finish this.
Um,
Come on.
I'll explain here in a second. Basically, at the beginning of the game, like I was actually, we're on.
Like
Hold
something
on.
inside my head, trying to take over.
Hey, just hold on. We'll be there soon.
My guy's actually a cargo pilot. Like a cargo ship pilot. We're on Callisto, which is a moon that I think orbits Jupiter or Saturn, one of them. It's like one of the really cold ones. It's like a dead moon. It's like negative 230 degrees Fahrenheit on average. But basically it's kind of like a... I was running cargo and she boarded my ship to stop what was in the cargo. She tracked the ship and kind of both ended up crashing, and then the warden from the prison found us, saved us, and incarcerated us here. He has like a secret, it's kind of like a penal colony, or like it's like a secret prison that nobody really knows about. And it was built on top of an old colony that had discovered an alien life form, and that is what the biophage comes from, some sort of alien life form, and they're using that kind of Resident Evil style to like use it to evolve themselves and whatnot. So it's kind of like a mix between Dead Space and Resident Evil kind of stuff going on, with like a handful of other things. That's the Warden, I think. But that's kind of like the gist. And we've started off trying to escape. We ended up making like a big circle and ending up back in the prison. Because right now we don't even have a way off the planet. Our ship was shot down. Makes me mad, not gonna lie. It's definitely had mixed reviews. There are some, like, you know, there's some annoying plot armor. And I've heard people didn't really like the ending. It was kind of interesting so far. Like, I liked how it started off good. Like, I think keeping the whatever's going on a secret would have been the best thing to do, instead of like revealing it off the bat. Or, I mean, I'm pretty much at the end of the game, so I didn't really notice until now.
Did you see that?
See what?
Nothing.
That's basically the plot. I was on my last job. Literally, like I was about to retire after the last job, and then my ship ends up crashing, and we end up in this prison. And then while you're knocked out, an outbreak happens, and you try to escape.
Elevators ahead. Should get us up to the tower.
The dude helping you escaping ends up getting killed. You end up partnering up with her and making your way back after the Warden destroys your only way of exiting the moon. So you're like, fuck it, might as well head back and uncover the secrets and get as much information as we can and try to spread it to the world. Outbreak happened on a Europa colony.
So, what happened back there? Last thing I remember is those robots jumping us.
Mahler's helping us
The
get
Warden
the
is still alive, yes.
And you trust her?
Don't got a choice.
Yeah. Same here.
The Warden is kind of like the one who brought about the outbreak. You later learn that the prison was built on top of an old colony called like Arcus colony or something like that. An outbreak happened there like decades ago, and it was literally buried into the ground, like really deep. And this prison was built over it and used, and they used the prison as like a big experiment, just doing research on the biophage and whatnot. And I think the Warden, well, the Warden's obviously the one in control of it. He's in control of the prison, and he's the one that actually set off the outbreak. The Doc was kind of working with the Warden, and she's kind of like, I don't know if it was originally forced on her, if she didn't like have any other option, but at this point she like recognizes there's too much blood on her hands to really be redeemed, so she's just staying doing research. There's the Warden, and then there's like the Captain, who was like kind of the Warden's right hand man. He's the one that originally brings you in. You never meet the Warden in person yet. He just uses holograms, but he's somewhere out there. But the big main enemy right now is still like this Captain guy, who was like a leader of all the squads in the prison. And he's got kind of really annoying plot armor. You see him get tackled off the watchtower at the beginning of the game, or at the beginning of the outbreak. But then you later meet him on, and he's going all Mr. T on you. He's like mutated and buffed up. It's literally like some Resident Evil shit. He's got that going on.
What is all this?
Now he's like big and strong and mad at you.
It's definitely not the UJC.
Then who is it?
And there's also like a third group in here that I only discovered in the
Tonight, while the prison
colony.
sleeps, I will take matters into my own hands. I will release Mahler's experiments into the wild. No more talk. The time has come for action, and I know that I am right. Computer, initiate the Callisto Protocol.
He said the name. He said the name. Okay, what is this? What the hell? Okay. Yes, the precious bonsai tree. Cherry blossom sample. No idea what's going on in here. Yeah, there's also like some sort of secret society thing going on as well, which is kind of like the unitology equivalent of this universe, and they're called the Circle, which hasn't been really revealed yet, but I'm guessing the Warden is part of the Circle. It's definitely kind of Resident Evil vibes.
Data transfer complete.
What the hell? Danny?
Oh,
Danny!
I'm hallucinating. This is the Europa colony. This was like at the intro of the game.
And now you're inside Danny's memories, seeing the truth of
Oh.
Europe. A diluted
what
test
timing.
sample released from one of our labs. A tragedy that inspired everything Cole is doing here at Black Iron.
Oh, so basically the rigs on our back, on our necks, we're able to transfer data, and if you pull a rig from another human being, you can actually like transfer their memories into you. Kind of like a neural link from like Cyberpunk or something. Man's got caught in 2077. Yep. I'm not infected, but she ended up getting infected though. My dude ends up, he actually has like a big body count.
Let me go! Look at it! Look at it! What are you talking about? You see? Do you see?
That was our cargo pilot assistant.
What do you got there?
He died at the beginning of the game when he
What we got
crashed.
here
He doesn't
is none
survive
of
the
our
crash.
business. But come on, we got a job to do.
And he was smuggling cargo that he didn't know what was in it. He was just kind of there for the money. And she tracked that
This
cargo
was
to
our
you.
fault.
Lily! No, 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 no. No! Sorry. I tried to protect you. You didn't deserve that.
Europa wasn't a terrorist attack. They doctored the footage to cover up what they were planning to test at Black Iron. And the cargo that we transported played a part in both. I could have stopped this. But I didn't.
You made the wrong choice. Now how are you gonna make it right?
Jake, what's wrong with you?
Hey, come on. Come on.
I can't.
Yes, you can. We're almost there.
No, I can feel it. Hear it in my head.
Okay. You stay here. I'm gonna come back when I get the cure.
I can take care of myself.
Okay.
Make him pay for what he's done.
Don't worry, I got 1 HP in a dream. We have to be like right at the end of the game here.
Please make a selection.
I don't really have enough for any more upgrades. Upgrades were kind of thin. I'm gonna go for ammo. Get 1 health injector, some
The
ammo.
highest quality. Cycle complete. In progress.
1 smidgen of health, please.
Have a united day. User assumes all liability for use of this print.
This is a 3D printer, by the way. It's kind of cool design. This is the shop.
Excellent choice.
Just print whatever.
Cycle complete.
Yeah, like an assault rifle, a tactical pistol, a riot shotgun, a skunk gun, which is like a smaller shotgun. Your grip, gravity restraint projector, which is your kinesis in this game. Hand cannon, which is another weapon that you get early on. It's just your pistol, and your stun baton, which is your main melee weapon. I've been, like, since it was my first time playing, I didn't really know what to upgrade, so I just kind of stuck with at least 2 main things. It pretty much seems like no matter what you upgrade, it's not like you're going to be doing a lot of damage anyway. But these weapons are expensive, so I never really went for them. Okay, come on, let me heal. Let me get a smidgen of health. Alright. With all that ammo I got, that still wouldn't even be enough to kill one of those 2 headers. I would have to either melee him to death or throw shit at him. Me. I'll just put these next day's events. Wow, that's actually draining my frickin'... That's annoying. There's definitely gonna be some sort of nasty fight in here. Got one battery pack. Okay. Health is full for once. So nothing at the end of this hallway. Maybe when I go back. I don't know, something suspicious here. Oh. Any more explosives before I start this? Still here just doing work stuff. Yeah, that's alright. Thanks for just hanging out with the group. I'd appreciate it. Bring one over here. Pretty sure they're just gonna come out of these vents. If so, then I might want to actually. Oh. Stuck. Kind of pretty. I wonder if that's the actual outside. I don't think so. Okay. Just gonna walk them over to where I'm at. It does drain it. That's kind of annoying. Is there another vet back here? No. Okay, let's space them out a little bit. Okay. How much ammo do I got? Ooh, I got a fair amount of pistol ammo for once, and shotgun. They're definitely gonna throw some shit at me.
The
greater risk is in failing to act. Especially when the commonality is finally within our grasp. And right on time.
Fuck is
He
that?
approaches the survivor.
Not this guy.
Dear Solitarius.
Where's the
What is
alpha?
this goofy
Just give me the
shit?
goddamn antidote. I'm not gonna let her die.
Your friend. I've been watching you. You and your so-called friend. You're not the innocent you claim to be. You've proven that you'll do just about anything to ensure your own survival.
And what about you, huh? Watching people die for fun? Is that your protocol?
No. You are mistaken, Mr. Lee. Protocol isn't about death. It's about life. Our future lies there.
Okay, I can't take him seriously. He
Our
looks like
destiny.
fucking.
We were not built for life in space. This fragile shell holds us back.
What's
We
his
have
name?
to
Pete?
evolve if we are to survive.
Oh, Pete and
Now,
Keel. He
you'll
looks like
all
one of those
see
guys.
why. Proof that my methods are worth the risk. A final contest to determine the true survivor.
There he is. There's a guy.
For my hour.
Well, 5-2-1. You're really a thank you. At first I thought this was a curse, but then I realized it is a gift. The Warden has opened my eyes, shown me my purpose. Now, I'm gonna show you.
Special attacks or not? Keep playing this cautiously. Oops. You can actually catch my melee attack, so that's why I'm not attacking immediately. So there's that. These two hit me too. Camp is so bad. Look at that combo. We've got like a 7-hit combo. I'll take my time. I'm very patient. I had to guess it's gonna be like a multi-stage boss fight. Mutate halfway through or some shit.
No one to save you now. No more tricks. No escape this time. I've beaten you. I've beaten everyone. I told you.
Not feeling good. Yeah, I called it. Oh. I don't think I can melee him though.
There's always a price.
Chill. Okay, I can still dodge it, thank God. Any explosives? Can't see anything. Okay, we got the whole room to work with. Let's go and see what we got around here. God. Really. Damn. For some reason. Am I hearing? Uh-oh. Look out! Whoa! Ow! Stunned me and they hit me. That was not fair. I don't know if I can heal. And dead. I don't know if I could block those. Let's see. Maybe I'll just use my shotgun to... I don't know. I'm gonna be very sparing with my ammo. Use the walls to block his shots. That's good to know. I'm guessing this is damage. Hey, I can actually use those guys. Hold on. Nice. Nemesis. I think that's out of explosives. All I got. else? I think that's it for the I can throw at him. Big ouchies. Oh, starting to work well. Too much ammo. I think that is it. Nice that they actually give those to me. I'm gonna keep doing this. Yeah, I'm out now. I got one shot left. Find items I can throw at him. Anything? Come on. Got a couple shots. Oh my god, just one shot away. Nice. It auto-saved, so that's likely it. I was down to the wire. Then he's gonna grab me and infect me.
Hold on, Danny.
You think you've beaten us?
Something stupid's gonna happen.
An
I'm
imperfect
expecting it.
vessel. But in that sample is the key to unlocking a centuries-old dream. That's not failure, Mr. Lee. That's progress. And it belongs to me.
No, I don't think so.
Please. This is no time for
King
false heroics.
Peel looking
Read the
ass.
sample and walk away. There's an escape pod up there. To take you back to the life you once had. We can both have everything we want. So tell me, Mr. Lee, what do you want?
I'll tell you what I want. I want my sister back.
Yeah,
fucker.
there you go. course.
A valiant effort. But surely you know by now.
Hold on.
I never lose.
No. This time you do.
Such a waste. All this to save one life. Don't think you've stopped us. The data gathered here will carry the protocol to the next phase. As for you...
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Oh, of course.
Goodbye, Miss Knuckles.
This is very Resident Evil-like.
I do hope you've enjoyed your stay at Black Iron.
Reactor core approaching critical.
Let's go this way.
I don't know why he's walking away. It's kind of funny. He's a hologram.
Run! Move! Hurry! Just keep going! We gotta get to the escape pods. Almost there!
Pepe
I see the
run.
pods!
Kind of cool if they did a Dead Space reference here and put a affected enemy in a pod. Send it off into space. I knew he was gonna do that.
You don't know what you're doing!
I didn't. But I do now. I can't keep running from what I've done.
What are you talking about?
Sorry. For everything.
That's kind of Dead Space 2 like.
Don't do this! No. Jacob! Jacob!
Data transfer complete.
That transfer worked both ways. He learned more about me, and I learned more about him.
Oh, he transferred
In the
his.
chaos of the moment,
Oh,
I didn't realize he had also given me the evidence I was looking for all along. And sacrificed his life so that I could expose the truth. Was he trying to make up for the pain he caused? Or just chasing some kind of redemption? Either way, I hope he found some peace.
now would be a good time to mention that there is DLC. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to get it, but
There might be a way out after all.
Reactor core temporary savings activated.
it just means I'll have to play
Going
it
to
later.
need your help.
Alright. Striking Distance Studios. It ends like that, yep. Well, there is DLC, so the story continues. I'm guessing it's kind of like the Dead Space 3 DLC, where it ends on a cliffhanger and then it picks up in the DLC. So I'll have to play that once I'm able to get my hands on it. There is also a Horde mode with the DLC. Yeah, it's kind of a cliche ending, but I don't think it's too bad. It's kind of a nice reference to Dead Space 2, and it ended in a similar way, except you get saved at the end. I wonder what else they're working on. I don't want to look it up if they have any more. If they're working on like a second game in the series, because they've got like another good universe to work off of. Striking distance. Studios.
If there's a universe, even one reality where I'm enough.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. The original plan for this game was that it was supposed to take place in the PUBG universe. Whoever thought of that was an idiot. But they scrapped that idea. Yeah, yeah. The development began with the formation of Striking Distance Studios in 2019, where originally developed as a game set in the PUBG universe, Battlegrounds universe, it was later evolved into an original intellectual property. Imagine if they just made like a Battle Royale instead. That would have been fucking... They knew that they're like not gonna let that happen. They do have a Twitter. But I'm curious as to how the game actually paid off, because I think it was pretty solid. I enjoyed it. Won't be the sequel. The developers revealed through its social media channels its upcoming game, Project Bird's Eye, but it's not a sequel to Callisto Protocol 2. Being in the same universe that includes Active Distress. Yeah. Disrespect. Maybe that's the real horror game right there. You're gonna survive the disrespect. You gotta run from him. I think he actually... Oh wait, no, that was a mod. That's completely unrelated, but somebody made a mod in the Predator game and made him the Predator. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I don't know if that's a mod or an actual collab, but I think it's a mod. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Oh my god, it was. Disrespect DLC was released for the game. Predator Hunting Grounds, allowing players to play as the streamer but as the Predator. So that's official. What the hell? Okay, the DLC was released in 21. That's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. And the description, the DLC has been described as poorly aged in light of recent events surrounding Dr. Disrespect. That's pretty funny. The irony. What is Project Bird Eye? I'm looking that up. Yeah, I don't know. They've got like oracles in their development team. Project Bird Eye is the next project from the Callisto Protocol developer Striking Distance. The game aims to be Striking Distance's take on fast-action roguelike experiences set in Black Iron Prison from the Callisto Protocol itself. Oh? Interesting. It's a fast-action roguelike set in the prison. From this game. Is there any more information? Wait, did this already come out? Hold on. Oh. It's kind of like a strategy game, kind of. That's weird. It's a survival game. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Choosing a variety of different characters to fight through waves of enemies on a top-down isometric view. Unlock weapons, level up skills, obtain new suits from run to run. In intense combat scenarios. Project Bird Eye is launching soon. It was released in October. Huh. Obviously it didn't really fly, kind of flew under the radar of everybody. Because it's not really like the one they just released. That's weird. Okay. Series of reviews that were mixed, but I got the list of the protocol. I'm just looking at reviews right now. I'm just waiting until any after credits scene. I'll have to look up the DLC as well. So I'm wondering what they're working on right now. Striking Distance Studios. Pulling up the website. MCU ends credits, huh? Yeah. What'd you think of the title update for Wilds? I haven't checked that out yet. I heard it was coming out soon. I don't know if it was out yet or not. I haven't played Wild since I finished everything I needed to. April 4th? Oh, okay. Ooh, Striking Distance is actually taking applications. I wouldn't actually mind being an artist for their dev team. I would actually be like some creature designer or something along the lines of like Atmosphere. Or I could just, you know, give them hot anime women to work with. Throw them into a game like this, why not? It's got sex appeal and horror appeal. Get a future in gacha games. I could. I mean, I do plan on being just a freelance artist, but if that, you know, I can always use those skills in that field. Okay, so they don't really have any information on anything they're working on right now. I would guess probably a sequel to the Callisto Protocol if I had to guess. They're the roguelike game seems kind of like an experimental game. If they want to like branch out into stuff like that, that's probably what that was. Seems very experimental. Or just a way to like fund their next project. Development team, Keyword Studios. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. We can actually probably... I still got a couple hours to stream, so we'll probably go play Coffee Talk. We'll swing a 180 and play a completely different game. Alright, I'll be right back. Striking babies? What the fuck? What is that? Like special help? I was gonna go grab water, but I don't know if the credits are gonna end. Seems like it's getting pretty close. But next up we're doing Coffee Talk. Coffee Talk is like an indie game where you own a coffee shop and you literally just like serve coffee and listen to people's stories. I like the art style and seems like it would be kind of interesting. Completely different direction. I think I still like I think I liked Dead Space more, though. I didn't really like how it ended, but I think I like the universe a bit better. I'm not sure, I'm kind of torn, but I think it's kind of like a nostalgic bias, maybe. Well, not only that, but that universe is a lot more fleshed out, and they literally have a few books. But if I had to rate the Callisto Protocol, I'd probably give it like an 8. Fighting for 6 out of 10 spots. Yeah. 8, nice. Yeah, I'd probably give it an 8. Maybe like a 7.8. But the only thing that, like, I think they could have improved the combat in maybe like a handful of ways. At first it was kind of fun, but it kind of dragged on towards the end there. Enemies had like way too much health. Maybe because of the difficulty, but it just became kind of more of a burden to fight them than anything. The camera was pretty janky, and the lock-on was something you didn't really have control over. The melee combat itself was pretty simple. You kind of just dodge and wait your turn. Other than that, there's really not that much depth to it compared to a lot of other games. I feel like the weapons were very underpowered. They didn't really do much. I think the art style was actually really good. The story, I think, was alright. I think that might be the reason why a lot of people have mixed reviews, because of how the story played out. But the first half of the game, I want to say, like, the first, like, 80-75% of the game was, I think, perfect. Because you didn't really know what was going on. It was more of a mystery. And I think if they just leaned into that for a while, that would have been better for the story. Kind of given the whole outbreak something to ponder about at the end of the game, instead of kind of revealing that it's a big experiment. But we still don't really know the origins of the virus, but it is kind of like reminiscent of what do you call it? It reminds me a lot about Resident Evil, the Resident Evil games. Very like similar plot points, where they end up trying to use this alien biomaterial for human development, the like next evolution, which is kind of like what the Unitologists did in the original Dead Space. They saw it as like a similar step, like in evolution, but I think that was more towards like Resident Evil kind of stuff. Felt like the Umbrella Corps at the end. Hardcore New Game Plus, of course. Play through the story with all your credits, upgrades at Callisto. Collect them at the first Reforge. I don't get any suits, unfortunately. So I guess there was no after credits scene. Rip. So we did unlock New Game Plus. That was done on the hardcore difficulty, which there's no permadeath, there's no penalties on savings or anything. It's just like max difficulty. It wasn't too bad, but it really dragged on towards the end. Like I said, enemies would just take so much to take down, and I'm stuck like saving my ammo for really spare moments. So most of the time I was just slowly smacking them to death, and that was kind of like what was starting to kill the combat for me, because the melee fights just didn't really get better. it felt like they were just getting worse because I was just waiting my turn, and only one fuck up would kill me because they do so much damage, and then they would like, the camera would start to spaz out, and I didn't really have any control over which enemy I'm attacking. It would just attack the nearest enemy. Like, I've literally had an enemy in front of me attack me and I dodged, and I went to go swing it, and like I did a 180 and hit the enemy behind me and started going after him. I'm like, what the fuck? And like, you don't really have good control over the camera when you're in combat, so if an enemy gets behind you, you might as well just ignore it, because you can't swing your camera around to look at it and see what they're doing. Conveniently though, enemies do kind of take their time and fight you one at a time instead of just dogpiling you in Dead Space. So, I don't know, the combat is different. I think they could have done... there is still like quite a lot that they can do with it. There's quite a lot of ways that they can improve it. And I'm curious to see where they take it. And again, the story was... had me pretty interested in until like near the end there, where it kind of turned kind of Resident Evil style, and I didn't really care too much about it. So I think that kind of like knocks a point down, and then the combat as well knocks a point down, but the art style and the music and atmosphere is pretty solid. The environmental design is pretty solid. It's something they've always been pretty good at. And I know they actually do quite a lot of research in their development stage. They look at like, they try to make the environment believable is like their first like rule, is they try to have a grounding when it comes to their art and the way they make their environments and their characters. They do like try to make sure it's in an environment that's grounded and believable. Like they showed that in the Dead Space remake when they were changing rooms around. They had like a little documentary where they would show how they changed the room up and why they did. And like, for example, like in the infirmary, they would look at real life hospitals and like psych wards and look at the equipment they have and try to imagine what it would look like in the future, but still have it kind of reminiscent to what we see today, just to have that little bit of, have that realism still there. And they would actually make sure like everything in the room kind of fits together, like what would be in this room and what would they use, and you know, where would they throw their trash out, where would they sterilize their equipment, and where would they put things on a table, keep things separated from the patient, where would they keep the tools and all that. So they do, if you pay attention in the environments, they do keep that in mind, which is pretty neat. So overall, I think I give it like an 8. I'm gonna check the DLC real quick just to see how much it is. I don't have enough right now, but in the future I'll keep it mind. Okay. It's only 15 bucks. Except for like a few like cosmetic stuff that you can buy as well. That's really Really not that bad. It's on a special deal right now. At least on Xbox. I don't know how it is on Steam, but I know things go on sale all the time on Steam. But it's pretty low price. Eventually I'll get that in the future. I think that unlocks I think it's called Last Transmission or something like that. It continues the story, and I think it adds a horde mode. There's also another difficulty, which is kind of like an arcade mode. It's called dismemberment mode, where every shot you take just dismembers the enemy. So it's kind of like you just blow through the game, having fun. I think that'll be it for this game, though. We'll switch over to Coffee Talk. I kind of wanted to... You know, we still got like 2 hours? Maybe an hour and a half. So, we'll switch over. This was made in the Unity engine. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water and get ready. Alright, I'm back. I got English, Japanese, Portuguese, Turkish, and Delhi sec. Delhi slice language. Spanish, French, Dutch, Russian, what is that, Korean? Chinese. 2 different Chinese languages. Indo. Toge Productions. Coffee talk. This kind of gives me like a lo-fi vibes. I don't know how the volume is, I'm just probably gonna leave it at the same. Okay. I'm a barista. Change barista, play game, endless, extras, options. Auto language. Kind of like this menu. Gallery, comic achievements. Uh-oh, interesting. Kind of like this pixel art style. Okay, we've got an interesting cast of characters. An ogre, 2 humans, an elf girl, and some sort of cat girl in the back, and a demon? Okay. Kind of reminds me of New York. Comics. What the? Whoa. Oh, that's kind of cool. Wait, I've seen this character before. What? Oh, wait. It was on the cover art. That's why. I've probably also seen a VTuber that looks like this. Charlie was doing a collab with someone recently, and that's kind of cool how there's comics in here you can just read. I like the art style, it's very clean. I would be I'd be surprised. There's no way it would be on sale though. It wouldn't be on Game Pass if it had like just straight up nudity, like orc massage style. But this is a chance to work on my my voice. A city filled with dreams and madness. I'll probably be moving to the greater Seattle area, so this is pretty ironic. I've been seeing a lot of things show up in Washington. Time when the Great War between races is but a footnote in history. Time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be and have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. Game's got a sense of humor, I like it. So we've got like a world where there's like a bunch of different races. I see there's like cat girls, there's demons, there's ogres, there's humans, there's elves. Still a place where anything can happen. Running in game design. It's when the elves have left the forest to build their startups. The dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires. When orcs put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives. And when humans live among them as driven as ever. It's a city that holds many dreams and stories of its people. Most of these stories are left untold, but some few find solace in the embrace of bricks of wood and glass. They're told over drinks, then taken up residence in some stranger's memories. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop. A place that's only open when the Okay. I'll do like a lighter voice. Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. I've never made coffee like this. Espresso just means any coffee with 3 shots of espresso. So coffee is primary, some milk, and is the espresso already in there? I don't really see an option for it. Green tea, chocolate. Let's go coffee and milk. Cool, warm. I don't know if she likes it bitter or not. Just more coffee. What are these options? Oh, you can read over the you can review the text. Tomodachil. That's pretty cute. Brewpad, The Evening Whispers, and Shuffled. This is a vibe, honestly. I fuck with this vibe. This is nice. Oh, it's a messaging app. Freya, Georgie, and Gala. Tomodachil. Is it like a friends app? Freya. Oh, that's Freya, the one we're talking to. Born on the 29th of January. Writer for The Evening Whispers, talks about mundane things like art and life in general. Friendly. Friends only, girls and close friends. Georgie, Seattle Police Department. June 1st. Nothing else is really known. Gala. 13th of September. Brewpad. Oh, this is what I thought it was. This is how these are your recipes. Caffeine boost. Dominated by milk, cappuccino, Italian light. Dark chocolate. Oh, it gives you the recipe. Coffee, milk, coffee, milk. Okay. Similar to what they are in real life. Just without having to measure everything out. Ah, that's an espresso. Just coffee. I mean, technically, yes. It depends on how you want it. Green tea latte, though. I do like my green tea. I love the Japanese treats where they make green tea flavored chocolates. Those are really nice. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is true. The machines at coffee shops are super hot. I saw that lawsuit recently that Moist Critical covered where this guy spilled. He had 3 hot teas. And he gets them in his car and he spills them on his dick and gets 3rd-degree burns on his dick. It's dysmorphed, and they actually managed to save it barely with a skin graft, and he ended up suing Starbucks for millions, and he got that money. Good for him. And the problem I learned is that Starbucks, these employers, they changed a while ago. They changed how the lids aren't, and they're actually that bad. Like I was reading on Reddit a bunch of employees and former employees' opinions on the matter. And they basically said like, yeah, that the water comes out like really hot, like scalding hot, and the lids like will blow off at the slightest breeze. They're like really shittily and cheaply made. So it's just a problem with how they're manufactured. How do I switch tabs? Okay. Espresso, cup of coffee. Evening Whisper. Free trial will start tomorrow. Thank you for subscribing. I said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know, who owns the Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? Yes. And they're also the biggest book publisher in the country. So, when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator. So naturally I pitched my book idea. Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know. It's such a stupid thing to do. So, how did they react? Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories, so he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. Sounds great. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time for both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours, and I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Ouch. But at least you've got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. Again, don't look at me like that. How far along are you? Assume the number of words you've written is not too far from 0. That's rude. I've written some stuff, you know. I should look around. I should kind of like bob to the music. I like the silhouettes in the background. May I see it? Well, it was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to delete everything immediately. So, 0? Yes. I really needed to finish it at most 2 weeks. Then I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. Sounds like a plan. If you can pull it off. I know. I don't need to be so cynical about it. That's why I'm here today. Hoping to find some inspiration. Write some of my best short stories here, you know? Really? Glad this place could be of service. Yeah, it looks like somebody's coming in. Oh? Oh my god, look at her phone! It's even got horns as well. That's pretty cool. I love these designs. Welcome. Hi there. I don't know what her voice would be. It'd probably be very sultry. I can't do like a sultry voice. Hello there. I can't do female voices, bro. I'm a girl. I'm a dude. What the fuck am I talking about? Hi there. Hello. Oh, do they know each other? Good evening. For here, miss? Yes, please. Not really sure what to order. What do you recommend? It depends highly on your mood. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Not planning to be awake all night. So definitely no coffee. How about something chocolatey? Perfect for this weather. It's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in it, please. Okay. Do you want to just... Let me see what recipes we got. Oh, I got a new message. Oh, no. That just updates. So they would probably just start you off with the simple recipes first. All chocolate. Hot chocolate coming up. One cup of chocolatey goodness. Thank you. So warm. So you're waiting for your boyfriend? Yeah, he should be here soon. Look at you now. Went from empty to 3 customers in one night. thought this place would be more crowded, considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Because it's the only off coffee shop Def lead at Discovery National Capital. I like how I just know that already. Forte ist un passage choisi. It's French, and I took French in high school, but I don't remember what that is. I was terrible at French. It was really hard. Bailey's freelance designer. Interesting. 10th of August, freelance designer and the #1 pumpkin spice fan. Okay. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer of the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? Done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. Done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. Assume you're in contact with Steve? Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. I'm glad he's in the design and visuals department. Wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. Come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. I usually deal with bad customers here. Only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. Sounds really bad. Nah, they're easy to handle. That's because you're good with your fists. Not as good as your coffee making skill, though. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. You're welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is that I'm going to write. So I'll leave you to. My hands are our friendly neighborhood barista. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at the table in the corner. Next to the windows. That's my spot. Okay, have fun. I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. Should we move to other seats too? Nah, here's good. Okay then. So, how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus my boss was in a really good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is, but today was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? Yeah, this one is a pain in the ass. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. I can go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. You should make a meme about her. And lose my current project for a minute of laughter? That might be worth it. Should also ask Romars about how to deal with annoying clients. Oh yeah, how do you usually deal with annoying clients or customers? The ones you don't need your fists to take care of. I don't have any of my own methods. But it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. And that's a good lesson to learn for the day. The controller actually vibrated. Your parents? Yes. So, you've talked to them? I did. It didn't end well? Nope. What did they say? A lot. They won't give us a chance at all? Anyone but an elf. That's what they said. What about you? More or less the same. Got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out. You didn't have to do this, you know. They're your family. Can't even stand one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. Still, you don't know what they said about you last night. I'm sorry. What have to say about me. About my race, I assume. Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures, about our immortality, about how even if I outlive you... What? Nothing. How about if you outlive me? No other elves would want to be with an elf that's already been tainted by a lonely succubus. Oh, she's a succubus? What an interesting place. That's exactly what I said. So this is it then? End of our relationship? Doesn't have to be. Your families will never agree. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? We don't need to know what we're... They don't need to know we're still dating. This is in 2022. Zombie virus from Seattle, or from Africa, may have reached Seattle. Hold on, I got something in my throat. Okay, Seattle grocery distribution problems harm local restaurants, fire plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. Good evening. Designer, museum, and art gallery frequenter. Art school graduate will draw and design for food and shelter. Pretty much like me. Good evening. Good gracious. What's wrong with you? Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry. But I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it one of your impulsive, temporary ideas again? Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay, just tell me. What are you going to write about? This coffee shop. What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and people who come here. Are you for real? Yes. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. It's like a breach of customers' personal lives, you know? Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. How loosely based? Knife Walker novel versus a movie level loosely based? The old one? Of course, I'm talking about the old one. It's already very different, you know? Can't get more different than that. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although you can just ban me from coming. Okay, you're banned. What? Just kidding. Alright, ban bow. I wouldn't do that to my little customer. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me, though. Anyway. I'm really excited to see who's coming tonight. What kind of stories they'll have. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, Romwars, no need to be that formal with me. We're both duty here, hence the formalities. You're as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. I have all the ingredients today. Not everything, but more than yesterday, except for tea. I'm out of tea. Still remember my favorite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness. You got that right? Make sure not to use milk. Yeah. Thanks for your Tomodachi. How do you pronounce it? Tomodachi profile. Everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Georgie. His name's kind of almost like Joji. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Coffee with no milk. Is that what he said? A cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Oops. I don't think he wanted milk, right? Let me go back. Make sure not to use milk. Yeah. So he just wants like coffee and something sweet. Ginger and honey. don't know how sweet he likes his sweet healthy coffee. He wants it like really sweet. I'm guessing. I actually like coffee or I like honey in mine. Honey coffee. Coffee with honey for the man on duty. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you can. Thank you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with service like you gave the old pop here, please. What are you having? Still need to ask, huh? You never know. Espresso, of course. One and only espresso. She likes it bitter. Starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. Not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. That's perfect. So how's everyone going at the paper, Miss Freya? As usual, awful. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? Possibly a life-altering deal. A very dangerous one at that. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. Folks, seriously. Care to share the details properly? You tell them. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. You got balls, I can tell you that. I don't think that's balls, you know, that's just dedication. Like, I feel like that's something most people would do to follow their dreams. She does. Gee, thank you. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job. At least, not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes things up, though. Thank you for the reminder. So yeah, as Ramar said, my editor-in-chief didn't know about it yet. But my novel's going to be published by our parent company anyway. So technically I'm still working for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out, though. Wait, stealing time a crime? Technically I might have to arrest you. Hey, you do it all the time, you too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to, but still, coffee breaks make me feel worse than by saying that. You should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? It's just a fact. Not sure whether this will make you feel better or not. But if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you'd like to do other things during work hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like you should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're going to write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What will it be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. You're letting her do that? There's no stopping her. What's wrong? Please don't write about any shady-looking police officer who loves to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. I'll definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment, or are you making fun of me, huh? I would call that a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Ramos is probably worried about losing customers due to breach of privacy. Come on, it's not like I'm using real names. And I'll dramatize most things I've heard, of course. And it's even worse. Here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be inspirations for what I write. I need to take a water break. I don't usually read out loud. Stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspiration for what I write. By the way, is someone stationed here? I assumed you've heard a lot of stories from the people around here, right? No. Come on. Nope. 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 No. You helped me once with all the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. I'm sure you can give me more interesting tips. I'm helping you more than once, actually. What, really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. Which stories are you talking about? You asked for information about the busker. The one who was always playing his guitar, always got a rose with him. Oh yeah, that guy. Yes, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is... I don't know. It's hard. Took it quite well, to be honest. It's hard, but at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper. Got his blessings before giving it to the editor. Well, at least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. Yeah, the rose has become some kind of prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Okay. I heard about this one girl. Oh, tell me. Lately, this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird, I don't know what her deal is. But she has bright green hair. Oh, come on. So excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Oh, that went deep fast. Faster than my career downhill. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Sorry, mood swings because of the pressure. I'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I spent a lot of time here, I guess. Then there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. What about them? Going through a pretty hard time together, you know? Different races, different cultures, families don't improve. When I heard their story, I felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional forms countless times before. And it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are they regulars here? Nope. Girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her co-workers or clients, helping her friends sober up, I guess. She gave people coffee to sober up. Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. Usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. It's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah, go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise that. Okay then, see you later, everyone. Take care, Officer Georgie. Later. I think I need to go back to writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. So I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing. And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. You're gonna take this glass of water. Oh, you're just the best, Rom-Wise. Off to the world of imagination I go. Come on. I've never really met a writer before. In real life. I think it's gonna be very difficult. Depending on what you do. Two have known each other for a long time, I assume. You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? It's around here, around the 60s, I believe. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. But if I'm not mistaken, the peace of treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in 1865. Oh my, whoa, wait, actually, that's pretty cool. I love this little trope. Vampires and werewolves. That's kinda cool. So when you guys said you met in the 60s? Were you talking about the 1860s? Nah, no way. No, I meant in the 1960s. We're old by some race standards, but not that old. So it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. They moved? Bankrupt. Such a pity. You happy the bar closed down? What's with the smiley, if you don't mind? Nothing. I was just wondering, will history repeat itself? Certainly hope not. I'm coming to your place since the first week you opened. You've got something special here. I won't close down anytime soon. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Speaking of, if it's been quite a while since your last visit, busy at work? Kinda. With the news about that newfound virus going viral, the hospital's been extremely crowded. Is the virus that dangerous? I'm unsure about that. Most people come in are just, I don't want to use this word, but they're just paranoid. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital? What was it called? Admission officer. And yes, I'm still a hospital admissions officer. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do you still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They can just order through that blood market, or that blood marketplace app. Are you talking about Bloodlast? Uh-huh. Bloodlast get the supply from the hospital? They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. You use it often? Not really. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? A vegan vampire is fucking crazy. That's pretty funny. But do you know the founder of that startup? Yeah. How's your vegan diet going? Not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking. By going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood, synthetic blood. Synthetic blood. It'd be too complicated to explain, but basically some scientists are working to make kind of blood that can satisfy my kind without relying on real blood. Considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns, does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it though, but again, still working on it. Trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Would synthetic blood taste good? If mixed with other ingredients? Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? Might attract new customers and turn off others. Fair point. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood, although some do try experimenting with other things. Mostly booze. But I don't know. I know some mix it with some not so legal substances. You know a lot. Work in a hospital, remember? talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury. Found a less painful method to restrain yourself? Not yet. But I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you ordered that coffee with ginger? Yes, I'm exploring the possibilities, but this drink wasn't the one. Guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be a remedy. Why don't you use the Fury sedative available on the market? I don't trust them. Besides, that sedative is too general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find. Sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. That's all I need, to be honest. At least your calming method is only a drink. I heard some werewolves need to kinky stuff to soothe themselves during fury. What kind of kinky? Like BDSM? That only happens in porn. Wait, what? It's famous among our kind. You don't have to feel ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know? Friend told me about it. Well, he was pulling your leg. Damn. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common, but normally we stick to vanilla stuff. Come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal doing bondage stuff during the fury. Exactly. So, continuing with the story, how far along are you in finding the ingredients for the remedy? So far, all I know is it involves ginger. Probably something lightly caffeinated, like tea, maybe. You better write that down. You won't want them wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We don't have any tea today, but the next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. That would mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. Sorry, I have to go now. There's an emergency at the hospital. I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. Alright. Thank you for the drink. Probably visit this coffee shop again before I go back. So, I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. Interesting character dynamics here. I guess some lore of the land. I'm liking the story so far. Interesting. We've got like a werewolf and vampire treaty. We've got like classic, like fantasy characters set in like a modern setting. Hey, you done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. Those two guys kinda reminds me of this video I saw online. Prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. It's a video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. It's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What? What video did you think I was talking about? You know. Never mind. You. I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. You're really bad at it. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night. But now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume. Don't worry.